Hello and welcome to the installation video of the Datsun 240Z, 260Z, 280Z hood hinges. So today we're going to be going over what's included, construction, things to consider, as well as the installation. So what's included is you're going to have the pair of hood hinges, gas shocks. Now these shocks are different if you have the carbon fiber hood, fiberglass, as well as the steel. This customer is going with the steel hood, so these have a little more pressure on them. As well as some screws and brackets to actually mount the shock to the chassis itself. What you'll need is a roughly 9/64 drill bit, a screwdriver head, a Phillips screwdriver, and a Allen wrench, and some Loctite. So the first thing you're gonna do is make sure you got everything here. These are 6061 billet aluminum, and we have updated design, so they do contour around the early 240Zs that have the grill bracket. We'll go ahead and check it out when we go to install this on a 240. The hinges have been revised a little bit now, and now we've really perfected, I think, the full open and close to get as much articulation as you can get out of them, as well as a some different brackets to fit a little bit better and try to get as much shock open and close length as we can. Now, that's really all we did. There hasn't been a ton of revisions. These have been really spot on for the most part. One thing that you should consider is after you're done installing everything, it is highly recommended that you go ahead and get Loctite on all of these. Now, these are barrel nuts, meaning one's gonna be a female, one's gonna be a male. They screw into each other. It is highly recommended that you use Loctite because they will loosen up over time. There are nylon washers that go in between each one of these panels, as well as onto the screws, to create any friction areas to have rubbing on the nylon itself to make it so these last incredibly long. That's really all I got for you. Let's go ahead and get these installed. Okay. Here we're gonna go ahead and get these installed. Now, you would generally use the factory bolts, but we are supplying nice new bolts. It is recommended to leave these a little loose, so then you have a little bit of up and down. But you can see here now with the updated design, the grill bracket does not have to be modified. So now this is being installed in a early 260Z, and what we found is from 3 inches from this back wall and 1 inch from the end is where we're gonna drill our first hole. And we'd recommend just drilling 1 hole to start, because these brackets have 3 holes, and so you could put it in the middle, see how you like it, and you can adjust either forward and back, and then drill the second and third hole from there. But because we already did this one time, we already know where both holes go, but we're still just gonna drill 1 hole, followed by a second hole, and then going to install the bracket. All right, and then with the supplied screw, I'm gonna go ahead and screw that in. You just take your gas shock, snap it into the eyelet holes, and all right, and then we're just gonna install the bolts. So now that we have the hood hinge installed, we will be taking it all out to we'll put Loctite on everything, but a few things that we want to mention. So the struts, you want to make sure that they're perfectly in line up and down, so you're not putting any force sideways on it. Then you want to also make sure that your hood, when you mount it, they are slotted, so you will have to play with the forward and back slots that are on the hood themselves to get that perfect panel gap, as well as maybe possibly the fenders as you're doing this. But besides that, that's really a relatively clean install. So we'll just do a quick demo of it going up and down, and from there. Let us know if you have any questions or concerns. Give us a call, shoot us an email.